a macabre, everybody. It's another one of these currently cranking. I think it's the third one. And this is what I've been listening to all week. I listen to something, I put it up over there, leave it there stacked till Wednesday, and I put it up on Thursday. So, first thing, see on what I'm wearing, I just saw this past Sunday, Enforcer, amazing band. This is their new album, it's called Zenith. It's amazing. It's good stuff. Enforcer. Check them out. If you like the old school metal, they're from Sweden, and at the moment they have my drummer playing drums with them. So proud of Brutal Brian, he rules. CD and vinyl, I'm going to go back and forth, hopefully. Whenever I'm home and I'm like, I don't know what to play, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Whenever I feel that way, there's only one band I know that no matter what mood I'm in or what mood I'm not in, they always do the trick. And I'm talking about my favorite band of all time, man. Black Sabbath, Never Say Die, listen to me. Master Reality, their third album, featuring my all-time favorite Black Sabbath song, Children of the Grave. Everything, to me, the 70s, can't go wrong with any Black Sabbath, so I put on Master Reality. Every week you're going to see some Black Sabbath on here. Just about. Alright, the next CD, oh, I love this one. This is Scenes of a Memory, Dream Theater. It's a concept album. I can't remember what was the album before this, but I wasn't very impressed. Then when I heard this, the first song I heard off this was Home, and I said, whoa, that's awesome. And I absolutely love this album. I haven't heard this album in a while, but it's great. You know, I love the Through Her Eyes, Soul Carries On. So much great stuff on this. This is a great concept album. Absolutely love Scenes of a Memory, Metropolis Part 2, Dream Theater. Alright. I haven't put this on in a while, the whole thing. It was great to revisit the Fraley's Comet album, his first solo album. Absolutely love this album. Into the Night, Rock Soldiers, Breakout, Stranger in a Strange Land, Something Moved. This is a great album. Love it. Alright, here's an underrated one. Dokken, Erase the Slate, because it doesn't have George Lynch on it. Let me tell you something, man. I take this just about above almost all Dokken albums. Erase the Slate with Red Beach. Smokin', Mattis Hatter, the title track. What else is on here? In Your Honor is a beautiful ballad. And what's the song? Crazy Mary with Wild Mick Brown on vocals. He's got such a great voice, and Crazy Mary is such a fun song. This is a great, great CD. Highly recommend Erase the Slate from Dokken. Ha! ABBA Arrival. I was in the mood for some ABBA. It does feature my favorite ABBA song, which happens to be their most popular song, Dancing Queen. When I Kissed the Teacher's on here. Knowing Me, Knowing You, Tiger. Great stuff, man. I love ABBA. To me, they're the perfect pop band ever. And I'm in love with you, Agnieszka. Oh, man. Electric Void. This is a local band. It's total Black Sabbath worship. My friend Manny Q sings for this band. I've known Manny Q for like 20 years. I never knew the guy could sing. And then he goes, dude, I got this Sabbath type band. I'm going to send you MP3. He sent it to me, and I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. What are you doing on it? What, you play guitar or something? I didn't even know you play guitar. No, I'm the singer. I was like, dude, he's got an amazing voice. And you can hear some of their stuff on YouTube. If you like Black Sabbath worship, check out Electric Void. Awesome stuff. Oh, man, this is 3 vinyls. This is Night Demon, Live Darkness. I love Night Demon. They're awesome guys. They actually spent the night here. We played with them once, and just righteous dudes. And absolutely love all their records. And this is their live album, their last release. And I highly recommend this. You get like the best of Night Demon on 3 vinyls. And I'm sure maybe a CD or 2. I don't know. But this is Great stuff. Great band, Night Demon. Check them out. Newer metal, man. Support the newer stuff, man. Oh, Anthrax, Sound of White Noise. This is the album that featured John Bush. I'm a huge John Bush fan. Huge Armored Saint fan. And I think this is the best release they did with them. This is solid from start to finish. Potter's Field, Room for One More, Invisible, Burst, Only, Thousand Points of Hate, Sodium Pentothal, This Is Not an Exit. This is an amazing album. I love Sound of White Noise. One of the best Anthrax albums. I put it up there in the top 5, easily. Oh man, one of the greatest EPs ever done. Queensryche, the first EP. Man, I'll never forget. When I saw the video at a friend's house, they played the video for Queen of the Reich. Real cheesy, but I love that. And I was like, dude, these guys sound like a cross between Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. After this, they were never the same. You know, they went very proggy and stuff. I love the Warning. Warning may be my favorite, but Rage for Order, Operation Mindcrime, great stuff. And this EP is amazing. The first Queensryche EP. Oh man, this is an amazing compilation. This is the Beatles Anthology. I think this was part 2, right? Yeah, Beatles Anthology 2. I love all 3 anthologies, especially that DVD set I got, which I had it on VHS set, and I gave it to a friend. Great, great. If you love the Beatles and you don't have the anthology, you have no idea what you're missing out on. They're like outtakes or different versions of all their classics, and I listened to 2 this week. 2 may be my favorite. I don't know, 2 or 3. One's great too. All right, oh, from the Wood and Nickel years. Not very talked about. Styx, The Serpent is Rising. This is great stuff. I love the Wood and Nickel year Styx albums. My favorite of that era would probably be Man of Miracles. This one would be my second favorite. This is a great, great album. White Wolf. As Bad as this title track. Great stuff. I love Styx, man. And the early Styx was a little more proggy, not as straightforward as from Equinox on, but this is a great one. I love early Styx, Wood and Nickel years. I showed this last week, but I kept listening to it because I just got it last week. Man, am I loving this album, Michael Sweet 10. If you saw last week's episode, I got more into it, so I won't dwell too much into it. But yeah, I'm still listening to this. Probably the best Cheap Trick album after the 70s, or after All Shook Up, I would say. Cheap Trick 97, solid from beginning to end, Anytime, Carnival Game, Say Goodbye. Oh man, there's so many great songs. 8 Miles Low, Shelter. Yeah. Amazing. I pray they bring this out on vinyl one day. I'm dying to get this on vinyl. It's a self-titled album, but it was released in 97, so people call it Cheap Trick 97. Yeah. My favorite German thrash band, Sodom, with Agent Orange. You can't go wrong with some Sodom too, man. You know, Tired and Red, Incest, Jesus. This whole album, just awesome stuff. Baptism and Fire. Sodom rules. Pantera, Power Metal. Yeah, I have it on CD. I wish I had it on vinyl. I know it's very expensive. I would like to get it on vinyl. I love all Pantera. This ain't really glam Terra, but it is. You can kind of get hints of Cowboys on this a little bit. It's a little more edgier than I Am the Night Down, but I love them all. I love all Pantera albums. I'm a big Pantera fan. And Power Metal, the first one with Phil Anselmo, great stuff. Awesome. Death Trap. Ooh, so many good tracks on here. Pussy Tight, which actually I did a cover of it. My band Combat did a cover of Pussy Tight for a Pantera tribute album that ended up never happening. But we recorded, they wanted us to record a song, we did, and they never released it. But I did, and it's on YouTube somewhere. I put it up on YouTube the day that Vinnie Paul passed away as a tribute to him. Great song, featuring Dimebag on vocals. The final Rush album, Clockwork Angels. This is I'm telling you, man, this is a great way to go out. And there's an album under this. A great way to go out. You know, I love, my favorite song is Headlong Flight, but man, The Garden. Such a beautiful tune to end this album, to end such a great career. Love it. Saw this tour, saw the and I flew to New Orleans to see the farewell tour, which wasn't really the farewell tour. They didn't announce it like that. Excuse me. They didn't announce it like that because they have class. They did it right. This is a great album, the final Rush album. In my opinion, the best thing they've done since Grace Under Pressure. Oh man, have you all ever heard of Rape Tape? I know it's a silly name, but this band, if you like thrash, they will fuck you up. You gotta look up some Rape Tape on YouTube if you're a thrash fan. These guys are fucking amazing. This is some kind of repressing. Land of Broken Promises, which brings 2 CDs, and it's really good, and I highly recommend some Rape Tape. Oh, I Love Me Doro, and she even, can you make that out? She signed it to Ralph. I met her when she opened for Dio. I met her too when she headlined the Culture Room. I love this album, man. East Meets West, I Rule the Ruins. What else is on here? 3 Minute Warning, All We Are. Kiss of Death. What a voice on this girl. Metal Tango. This to me is my favorite release that Doro's ever done. Triumph and Agony. Did I say Triumph and Steel? Isn't that Man of War? Alright, here's an early one, man. Later Y&T, but this is when they were called Yesterday and Today, and I believe it's their second album. It's called Struck Down. Smoking album, man. Great hard rockin' shit. I was so happy when I found this at some record store, you know, for like $7. I was like, I'll take it. Because I love Dave Meniketti. I love his voice, his guitar playing. I'm a big fan of Y&T, and this is awesome. I haven't heard this in a while, and it was quite refreshing to listen to it. Yeah, many people may disagree with me, but this right here is the best Motley Crue album in my opinion. But Shout at the Devil is like so close to being tied with this. But man, Welcome to the Numb being my favorite track on here. Uncle Jack, Death Do Us Part, Hammered, Misunderstood, Smoke the Sky. This album is solid as hell. And when I bought this, I also had a little order form to get Quaternary, which I do have that CD too. It's not that good, but it does have Baby Kills, which is a great song. Hell yeah, the self-titled 94 that pretty much flopped really hard and made him get Vince back. I love this album. I want it on vinyl, goddammit. Alright, here's one that a lot of fans, and even the guitar player, Johnny Ramone, did not like. I'm a big fan of Mondo Bizarro. I absolutely love this album. But there's a lot of Ramones fans claim it's one of their worst, and if you look at End of the Century, one of the greatest documentaries ever, which is a Ramones documentary, during the credits, Johnny Ramone mentioned how he doesn't like this album. I love this album. Cabbies on Crack, Strength to Endure with CJ. CJ also sings Main Man. Censor Shit, The Job That Ate My Brain, Poison Heart, Anxiety. The Ramones cover, Take It As It Comes. I Won't Let It Happen is a great little ballad. I absolutely love Mondo Bizarro. More than most people. Oh man, now here's one that everybody has. And if you don't have it, it's because you hate this fucking band. Honestly, I don't really like them that much, but I like their biggest album. I really love Nevermind from Nirvana. I haven't heard this in so long. When Nirvana first came out and I heard Smells Like Teen Spirit, I was like, that sucks. Then the next single, Come As You Are, I was like, that sucks even more. Then Lithium, and I was like, oh, I get it. And then the rest of the song, I still don't like Teen Spirit and Come As You Are, but In Bloom, I love. Breed. My favorite song on here is Stay Away. But Drain You, Territorial Pissings, Polly. I love Nevermind. I don't give a fuck. And I know, oh, Nirvana ruined everything for everybody. No, they didn't. It was all those hair bands that pretty much like gave him the keys to the charts because people were just so sick of hair bands. That was refreshing. Another band that pretty much changed was a new, fresh thing. I'll never forget hearing Roxanne for the very first time on the beach. And I absolutely loved it. And I went out and bought it. But this ain't the copy I bought. I want to thank my amazing co-host from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. He got me this for either Christmas or my birthday. The 180 gram version. It sounds amazing. And I'm torn between this one and the second one. Which one is my favorite? But man, I love this album. Next to You, So Lonely. This whole album is great, man. Hole in My Soul. Can't Stand Losing You is probably my all-time favorite Police song. And Truth Hits Everyone, Born in the 50, Be My Girl. Great, great album. Amazing album, actually. This one is a CD and DVD. I didn't listen to the CD, but I put on the DVD the other day. I haven't watched this forever, and it's great. I'm a big Saxon fan. And this one, I believe, is from Whacken. Let Me Feel Your Power. Awesome DVD, but it brings the CD. It's a thick thing, you know. I think it has like 2 CDs and a DVD. I was jamming to this while I was cleaning my balcony. You know, my TV is near the, you know, in my bedroom. I popped this in, cranked it, and cleaned my balcony while not really watching it. Might as well have put on the CD, but I slapped on the DVD. Or is it a Blu-ray? No, it's a DVD. Good stuff. Love me some Saxon. Speaking of live, one of my favorite live albums. Pat Travers, Go For What You Know. This album, man. Stevie, Making Magic, Hooked on Music, Getting Better, Going All Night, Boom Boom, Out Go the Lights. Every song on here. Makes No Difference. Awesome. Tommy Aldridge on the drums. Awesome live album. Absolutely love this album. Go For What You Know. Gotta put that like in my top 20, maybe top 15. There's a lot of good live albums. Alright, one that got really just fucked up the band. I love this, man. This is Skid Row, Subhuman Race. This is an awesome album, man. Remains to Be Seen, Beat Yourself Blind, Frozen, My Enemy, Fire Sign. My favorite Skid Row song of all time is on here, Eileen. Very underrated, man. Medicine Jar, Face Against My Soul, Into Another. I love this whole album. I think this album's good, great, and I don't know if you can make this out, but it's supposed to like shiver a little bit. Can you see that on camera? Like the CD cover's supposed to shiver like, whatever. Maybe you can't make it. Very underrated. Nazareth album, Too Close to Rock and Roll. I'm not the biggest Nazareth know-it-all. And I had on my podcast Robert Lawson, the great Robert Lawson, who wrote a book about Nazareth, and I told him how I really love this album. He said it's one of his favorites. And it's an album where they never played none of these songs live except for the first song, Telepath, something like that. This is a great rockin' album. I absolutely love it. I took a chance on it at a bargain bin. This rocks. And it's the Nazareth album I play the most. It used to be Hair of the Dog, but ever since I acquired this, I always go for that one. Or Snaz, the live album's really good. Probably my favorite Blue Oyster Cult album. Fire of Unknown Origins. Joan Crawford Has Risen from the Grave. Of course, Burning for You. Veterans of the Psychic War. I love this whole album. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome stuff. Blue Oyster Cult, Fire of Unknown Origins. Alright, this is the last CD, but I got two or three more vinyls. This is a band called Hex. And the name of this one's called Morbid Reality. It's pretty fucking heavy. It's a little insane. If you like some insane, kind of thrashy, but a little harder than thrash, check out Hex with Morbid Reality. It's fucking great. Yes. Alright, I did not listen to the full box set, but I pulled this out and I just listened to the original album. I got the box for House of the Holy, my second favorite Led Zeppelin album, right behind Physical Graffiti. Song remains the same. What a song. The Rain song, so gorgeous. This whole album. I'm not a fan of the crunch, or the crunge, whatever it's called, the James Brown thing. That's the only song. Where's the Confronted Bridge? That's the only song I don't like on here. Everything else, yeah, I even like Jamaica, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. The Ocean, No Quarter. Just amazing. Alright, 2 more to go. These two I listened to today, actually. The first Icon album. This is great traditional heavy metal. Under My Gun, On Your Feet, Killing Machine. God, there's so much good stuff on here. Rock On Through the Night, Holocaust, Rock and Roll Maniac, I'm Alive, It's Up to You. Awesome stuff. A lot of people love the second one, Night of the Crime. I didn't for some reason. I own it. I mean, I ran out and bought it when it was new, and I was very disappointed. They became a little too AOR, and I like AOR, but I just couldn't get into that album. Many people point at it as their best album, and some people say it's one of the greatest albums ever done. I'm more into this one, man, the first Icon. All right, the last thing I listened to, and right before I did this album, did this review, I have about 3 or 4 Angel albums, and I don't put them on that much. So I decided to put on Hell of a Band today. And man, it's really good. I don't remember it being that good. So I got to go and start listening to my other Angel albums. And I know they have a new album out, and I plan on listening to that too. But I was very impressed by this album. I know I must have, every time I buy an album I listen to it, and I know I got this for cheap somewhere. And I put it on back then. I don't remember disliking it. And all the other Angel albums I have, I don't remember disliking. But man, listening to this today, it was really, really good. So that's it. That's what I've been currently cranking this week. I'm not adding stuff that, that I listen to in my car, because I usually have that on shuffle. And tonight, my radio show on that metal station, I got the link below. I'm going on the air tonight, man, so I hope you all can tune in and check out the Dr. FUKK show on that metal station. I start at 8 p.m. and I end whenever the hell I want, which is usually around midnight. And I hope you guys tune in and join the chat room. And there's a little suggestion. You can look through my library and pick a song for me to play, and I'll play it, because actually I meticulously put songs in the playlist that I like, because I had everything in there before, and people were requesting Shandy. I love Shandy, but I'm on that metal station. I only play metal, so I just put. It took me a while, but I put my library in there of everything I am willing to play. You press it. I don't know how you do that. I'm sure it will help you if you go in there and you want to request music. You don't ask me. You just go, and it goes into the request box. I drag it in and I play it. And I chat with you guys all night. It's going to be a lot of fun on thatmetalstation.com, the Dr. FUKK show on tonight. And hopefully every Thursday I'll be here with the Currently Crankin'. I love the response I've been getting for this. A lot of views, a lot of comments. I turned somebody on last week to a Final Sign. They were saying, oh my God, that's amazing. So hopefully I can turn you guys on to some of the stuff that you are not aware of, and you go check out and like it. Because that's what it's all about, man. Turn people on to new music and keep it growing. Get more fans on some music that, you all probably end up loving. So I'm here to deliver the message. Thank you for watching, everybody. Schmack 'em a gob. This video was brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant. For your metal needs and competitive prices, visit MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. FUKK sent you. Hey, I'm Dr. FUKK.
And I'm the Ayatollah of Alcohola.
And we are from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
If you want to check out some crazy, uncensored, unbiased, totally nuts reviews of classic hard rock and heavy metal albums, check us out. You can get us on Podbean and iTunes. New episodes every Sunday.
That's right. And we also do each other's moms.
True. Free of charge.
Well, mine charges.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's free.
Hey, check out my podcast, The Vieira Vault. We're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, and we're on YouTube. Check it out and subscribe. Hey, headbangers, you want your own radio show? Well, you got it. On Thursday nights here on that metal station, join me on the Dr. FUKK show. Go in the chat room and I will make you my co-host. That's right. Everybody that joins me in the chat room, I discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll mention your name, I'll say what you say, and we're going to go back and forth. And I'll even fucking play whatever request you want. Unless it sucks, then I ain't playing it, because my show rules, and only songs that rule is allowed
right here on that metal station. The Dr. FUKK Show airs live Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Well, no, fuck that hope. I better see you there, motherfucker.